twilight of Earth's great civilizations, we were chosen. Some were selected for their skills, others for their strength, and some by luck. The great ships were the embodiment of each nation's ingenuity, courage, and faith. And they sent us to the stars in search of a new home. As we raced skyward, we carried aloft the hopes and dreams of those left behind. Our journey through deep space was long and quiet. And it is finally over. Now we look upon our new world for the first time. On these alien shores, our destiny waits. A new beginning for mankind.
Hello and welcome to Civilization Beyond Earth. I'm Resender. Welcome. So, this series, I decided to actually do Civilization 5 and Civilization Beyond Earth parallel to each other until I finish the Civilization 5 series I'm running. Unfortunately, this normally had to be recorded on Sunday so that it could go out on Monday. I didn't have time on Sunday because I was recalled to work for a few hours, and that's going to be problematic. Okay. As you can see, I already have 900 turns into a Franco-Iberia game. So let's set the difficult. I can't speak. Mercury, which is normal. Marathon. This is reference to the Mercury spacecraft, not the planet Mercury. Marathon. Small, standard, or massive? Let's go for massive. Okay. Who do we want to pick? Okay, so plus 10% food in growing cities when health. No, that's not actually handy. Plus 2 trade routes available for the capital. Orbital units stay in orbit 20% longer, and the first one launch grants a free technology. Franco-Iberia sounds interesting, but you're not going to get that many virtues that fast. Cities and outposts acquire new tiles twice as fast. Now that's interesting actually. But we're going for the Slavic Federation. Because most likely one of the first quests you're going to get is going to be a satellite that you can launch. Okay. On selected. And we can do that later. Okay, next. What colonists do we want to bring? Scientists, refugees, aristocrats, see, energy is going to be important, and so is health, for my opinion. So, but then again, science. Oof. This is actually more beneficial because more cities means more health and more energy. And this is going to outlast this, because even with the tech web, because we have now web now, we can easily outproduce that, and that's actually handy. So we're going for the aristocrats. Okay, what do we want on our spacecraft? 100 energy. Not really handy. No technology is needed to see petroleum, copper, geothermal. Oh no, that's petroleum, geothermal, and titanium resources. No, that's handy actually. Retrograde thrusters. Now we're going for the retrograde thrusters because we want to actually see what's around our planet. No, we want to see what's around our landing site, and we want to choose where we land, and we want actually to be as close as possible to the coast. Because sea trade is actually more beneficial and also more dangerous than land trade. And what do we want to bring? Now, actually, we want to bring a worker with us. And we're going to see advanced setup. We want... Let's see, we want... Oh... An Atlantean world... Or do we want... Can we choose this? Okay. Okay. Okay, world. 10 world, large land masses surrounded by the oceans and smaller islands. Atlantean world. Advanced world. A world wrecked by titanic force and without oceans for easily accessible water. No. A rapid spinning world. No. A faint image of the seas continent. New aura, tidally locked in orbit around a weak star. The south is blistering desert where the sun never sets, while the north pole is permanently frozen. That sounds interesting. That actually sounds very, very interesting to do, but... Yeah, I'm going for that. Okay, come on. I have waited so long to return to space. Were it not for the encouragement of my wife, I might not have come to pass. When she and our children gaze upon new stars in the sky, they will understand why I fought for this new frontier. This world is unknown, but our future is not. We will prosper. Okay. Good for him. I always find it annoying, like, if a parent leaves for such a mission and leaves his children behind, like... He might not... His descendants on Earth will... might not know, might have a family they never knew of.
Ooh. Select a suitable location for our people to make planetfall. Ooh. This will be the site of our first great city. Select a plot within the red border to land.
Ooh, look at this. We only have one miasma there. We have signs over there. We have relatively... There's a big canyon over there, but it's... negative. If we land there, we'll have mostly sea resources to go. If we land here or here, we'll have all those extra resources. Where to land? I'm so tempted. If we land there, that miasma is going to hinder us in the beginning. If we land here, we'll have the advantage of the river. And we'll have sea access, but here we'll have more. If you land here, we have like all sea tiles around us, so That's actually a very defendable city. Especially since how weak units, sea units are. Well, the non-alien sea units are on this game. Ooh, where to do? Well, we are going for this actually. Hello. And we are going to go for a farm. And you start off exploring, sir. Thank you. Resource spot discovered. Victories have been updated. Okay, proceed. Found an outpost. Proceed. Okay. Choose production. What do we want to produce? Well, we want the old earth relic because it takes the fewest turns and gives us culture. Now we want. This is the
tech web provides a bird's eye.
Thank you. So this is the tech web. It's a very complicated spiral of things. And so now we can go a number of directions. But since we want to go back into space ASAP, I think physics is the most likely route to take. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I actually need. So, Ranger, Observatory, Launch Complex. Yeah. Rocket, Battery, Stellar Codex. So what we want to do is first take physics, then engineering, then the genetics, and then the chemistry. Wait. No, we want physics first, then engineering, then ecology. Oh wait, no. Engineering, ecology, genetics, chemistry. So like that. Okay. And then we end our turn. And somebody lands on the first turn.
How may the corporation serve you?
Goodbye. Those are the Americans. Oh, and we are at the beginning of the, well, last year of the 27th century. Is that correct? 2600, which... 2300 is 24th, 2400 is 25th, so 2500 is the 26th. Okay, we're at the end of the 27th century, I think. Yes, we are, because we're now 21st century, so yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Unfortunately, there is no hotkey for this. And those are aliens.
You have a new quest available. Throughout the game, your actions will trigger different quests that can unlock bonuses for your people.
Thank you. Gifts from home. Resource spot. I need to find another resource spot. Now these aliens are annoying. Because no matter what you do, in the end they'll become very, very hostile. Found an outpost. Yeah, that's not on the agenda at the moment. And for being a massive map, they landed incredibly close to us.
This may be helpful.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a satellite, I hope. And a resource spot! Brilliant. And somebody else landing. Franco-Iberia.
Venez, mettez-vous à l'aise. Franco-Iberia vous accueille chaleureusement.
There's literally a quote out in Franco-Iberia, like, we landed on a new world, we find it interesting life, it's totally unknown, and as we expected, it doesn't understand French. Which is typical French behavior, like, we are better off, yeah. Okay, we can launch a satellite. Which is it? An orbit, an energy collector. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. And that gives us a free technology. And we are going to take a free technology. What can we take? What's going to be interesting for us? Ooh, the choices, the choices, the choices we can take. We can increase our productivity. We can do physics, but we're researching that. Engineering. Pioneering is important too, because we want to settle new cities ASAP. Okay, that's our quest done. Build one colonist. And it's going to wait. And he's doing an expedition. There's another one landing right smack in what I assume are the deserts.
El pueblo unido de Sudamérica.
Goodbye, Brazil. So I think we landed in a pretty good spot, like in Civilization 5, there's no stacking of units. And C units are quite weak so far. There's like only a couple of C units, and basic one is like literally a bot shot and it's dead. And if they're going over land, there's a small bridge. So my capital is going to be very, very hard to take. And believe me when I say so, even I had a lot of problems of winning anything. So we're going to end this on turn 20. Now you might think, yeah, well, why did I take then the aristocrats and not the scientists? Well, basically because this, the more cities you have, the more negative your health goes, and that has a lot more drag on your productivity than you think. And energy, well, basically energy is your main research. Research, it's basically everything you have. So the more you want that, you want to be able to produce a lot of energy. Of course, the big problem I now have is, am I going to grow? Oh wait, that I'm going to take that LD. See, plantation cannot be built, but we know we'll be taking that LD. Capacity has grown, and yeah, we're going to leave it there. This is our menu screen. I'm not really fond of this style, but it suits it. We are going to call this episode 01. Save it, and then now I'm going to show you guys the game I've been playing since Beyond Earth came out last Thursday, Friday night. Bit of loader, I should say. Okay, come on. And then a few of my criticisms with the AI will be visible here. Yeah, that screen tearing, that's something to do with the graphics card. Strangely enough, for people who follow my channel, they know that I have some problems with my computer and did a clean start a few days last week. that helped prevent the issue, but it also made a lot of games like Kerbal Space Program run a lot slower. And strangely enough, that blackness, that didn't occur on this when I did the clean install. So here I am, Franco-Iberia. I landed here in the Cur, which means the heart. I quickly established. So all the French sounding names are mine. Now the caveat, I think they are, establish this city, and that city. And like after 50 turns they declared war on me. I kind of completely surprised. I had to fight them off. Luckily, or unluckily, I had a bridgehead here so I could fight them off. Then we declared peace. I went trading with basically the African Union, which was here, these 4 cities. Everything went fine. And then around turn 800 they declared war on me. These cities were incredibly hard to capture because these are actually in each other's range. So I tried taking that first, it didn't work, so I had to take Tabo first. It took an enormous amount of effort and a lot of energy. Like, more energy than I want. Then eventually Janali was the only African Union city left. Negotiated, he didn't want peace. So I managed to capture Janali. I managed to convince her that peace was better off than war. Okay, and then everybody started hating me. Well, everybody except for the Pan-Asian Cooperative. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you guys is the covert ops. There is a lot more, and yes, you should do a lot more with covert ops, like, because that's crazy actually how good covert ops is. Because here it says siphon energy, and that's going to be, if it goes undetected, I hope it goes undetected because these are the few people that are still my allies.
智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
Friendly. She's fighting off the aliens, which is going to be making my life harder because the Central Intelligence,
This may be helpful.
is basically treating all the players as the same entity. Because humanity is invading my planet, I should fight humanity. So, consider when you play this game, you're going to be having a hard time with the aliens if you can't befriend them as soon as possible, because after a single mounted turns, the other factions are going to make your life miserable. You see that my agent now stole about 20,000 energy. So in the Civilization 5, that's equal to 20,000 gold. And yeah, you see the prices are not that high. You can build 10, you can get almost 10 buildings with that. The only problem I'm seeing currently, and that's maybe a bug, let's see if we can trigger it. No. No. For now, for once, it's not going to show. Right, so. Come on. Now it's not going to show. I record and it's not showing. Typical. Well, there is currently a bug, but I've reported it, but I have not seen anyone else. That's basically when you click on go to city, click on purchase. These all are blocked out for some reason. There's no error message. You can build fine in the city, but the purchase options are blacked out. Not blacked out, grayed out actually, I should say. Okay, you can't. See, now it's not doing it. I'm recording it. I'm recording, not showing. Okay, but that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this quick view of Civilization Beyond Earth. This is going to be hopefully on Mondays as Civilization A New Hope. And the end of Civilization will continue on until it's finished. And then we'll see if I want to do a Civilization 5 series on Sunday and a Beyond Earth on Monday. Goodbye.